I think it was last year on a retreat. I was talking to this guy, and he was expressing how there was a deep loneliness inside of him, like inside of his belly. Well, I asked him, where is the loneliness? How do you know you're lonely? Where do you feel it in your body? Where do you feel it the most strongly in your body? Because he was so in his head, you see, thinking about how lonely he was, thinking about past lonely scenes and future lonely scenes, thinking about how not to be lonely, thinking about that future scene of connection and closeness. All these different ways of trying to get out of his experience. So he wasn't actually meeting his loneliness. He was meeting his story of loneliness, which is very hard to deal with. You can't deal on that level. So that's why this question, where is your loneliness? Where do you feel it in the body? Where do you feel it the most strongly in the body? Or how do you know you're lonely? Where's the evidence in this moment in your body that you're lonely? Can you locate that feeling in the belly? Ask the belly, ask the chest, ask the throat to reveal what it wants to reveal. And maybe you notice there, you start to notice a numbness, or you notice a contracted feeling, a tight feeling. You're starting to meet the one who needs your love. You've come out of the mode of thinking about your feelings. And you're meeting your loneliness for the first time. And this is really what I want to say as well. People say, oh, I've been sitting with my loneliness for years. I've been sitting with my sadness for years. I've been sitting with my anger for years. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been sitting with your thoughts about it. Because the truth is, in that moment when you really drop in to your body, you notice those tight sensations in the belly, or that contracted feeling in the chest, those tingly, alive, throbbing, warm sensations. You're actually meeting the feeling for the first time. This isn't the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. In that moment, there is no past. In that moment of true connection with what's alive, true connection with the belly, with the chest, with the head, there is no past. There's only this present meeting. You're meeting sadness for the first time. You're meeting fear for the first time. You're meeting your anger. You're meeting your loneliness. You're meeting your longing for the first time in presence. It's like that child is knocking on the door, and you open the door, and it's the lonely one or the sad one. It's like saying to that child, oh, geez, I've been meeting you for years and years and years and years. Why are you still here? Oh, not you again. But I've been sitting with you for years. Why have you come back? The truth is, if we're really interested in the truth, the healing truth, this is the first time you're meeting. When you're truly dropped into that place of curiosity of the present moment, when you're truly there, in that moment of curiosity, you're not lost in the narrative. In that moment of curiosity, of fascination, of attention, you've dropped out of the level of narrative, the story of my life, where I've come from and where I'm going to. All these places right now that live in illusion, that live in imagination. In that moment of dropping into the body, you're not caught up in the world of my life. And you're deeply connected with life. That's what meditation is, as well as remembering life. Dropping out of the story of my life. So the truth is, you can't be caught up in a story. You can't be caught up in a story and paying attention at the same time. That's the that's a core truth of this meditation. You can't be caught up in the narrative, the story of me and my life, past and future. You can't be caught up in the past and future and be truly paying attention to the flickering sensations in the belly at the same time. So actually your belly is a sanctuary. Your chest is a sanctuary. Your throat is a sanctuary. The place where healing can happen. But only one moment at a time. One moment at a time, and go really, really, really slowly.